Hi everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. So I had a request to talk about my fingernails in a video. I was doing my drugstore favorites video recently and I was showing you product where I was just kind of holding things up, and someone had said that my fingernails looked really healthy and they were wondering if I could share what I do. So anyways, I thought I would make a little video sharing the very simple nail routine that I have. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube channel 3 years ago, I had gel nails on. They're like acrylic nails, but they're made of gel. And I don't really quite understand what the difference is other than acrylic is acrylic and gel is gel. But the process of putting them on your nails is exactly the same. When you go to the salon, they put the powder on and then they put, all the stuff on your nails and you have to put them under the lights. And anyway, I had done that for years and years. When my kids were little, that was like such a treat and luxury to me because I felt like my fingernails always looked good and I just had to go every 3 weeks to have my nails filled and repainted. And I really enjoyed having my nails always look very nice. But after a few years of doing that, it started to become a chore and I wasn't enjoying it anymore. It started to become something I had to do rather than something that I got to do. And that's the difference. I didn't enjoy going anymore and it was getting, it was expensive. Every month I would have to pay, including tip, almost $40 to do that. And that's $80 a month. And I just didn't think it was wise anymore. So I had my nails removed and they were in really bad shape. They were very torn up, very thin, very weak. And some people had said to me that I had probably permanently ruined my nail beds, like friends of mine. And, I wondered the same. I've even read that before. But I will say that it took about 8 months for my nails to grow out, start to finish, all new nails, and I did not ruin my nail beds. My nails are exactly as they were when I started the acrylic nails. So that's the good news. I don't know if that's true for everyone, but for myself, I was able to grow out my fingernails and everything is just as it was. I don't have any deep ridges. I don't have anything really crazy going on and they're not discolored or weird or anything. During that time, I did try some products to help strengthen my nails as they were growing out that were helpful. And one brand was Nail Tex or Nail Teaks. I will link it below. It was like a little 2 or 3 part system where I had 3 bottles and I would just paint it onto my nails and it helped strengthen my nails. And I also used something from Sally Hansen and it was bamboo. I'll put a picture of it up here somewhere and I'll link it below. But that was also very helpful. And I didn't really notice a difference between those 2 products. The Sally Hansen is less expensive and you can get it at Walgreens. So I would recommend that if you find yourself in the same boat that I was in, where your nails are basically destroyed and you have to grow them out from start to finish. The other thing that I do and have done for years and years is take a biotin supplement for hair, skin, and nails. Right now, I'm taking the NeoCell Biotin Bursts for healthy hair and nails. And these are chews and they taste like candy. So I take one of these every single night and I look forward to it as a treat. It has 10,000 micrograms of biotin in it, and they're gluten-free if you're gluten-free. But anyways, these are really yummy, and I do prefer these to swallowing a pill because I kind of like having the little treat to remind me to take it. And then the other thing I do take is collagen gummies, and NeoCell makes the best ones I've ever had. I'll link those below, but I did try a different brand this time when I replaced those, and these are fine. They're still good. They're not as good as the NeoCell ones, and these are by Nature's Bounty, I think. Nature's Nutrition, and they look like this. And I just order off of Amazon. You can find them at Vitacost. You can find them at your grocery store, but I just, whenever I'm running low, I just reorder them. And so I do take those to help grow my nails, and that was very helpful during that time, and I do continue to take those. I don't use the Sally Hansen product anymore or the Nail Tex now that my nails are all grown out. So what I do is I never go for manicures anymore because I've found that having your cuticles clipped or pushed back for me, isn't good. It always leads to ragged cuticles. They look great for a couple of days and then they start to kind of grow back and they're ragged and they hurt and I get hangnails, and it's just this cycle that I dislike very much. So I never get professional manicures anymore, and I never mess with my cuticles. I don't put cuticle remover on. Nothing like that. I just let them be. And as you can see, they're not ragged. They don't look obnoxious. They don't look like I have horrible nails. And I've found that I love that. Like, my daughters will complain about their cuticles and I'll say, don't tell them not to mess with them when you get manicures, because my girls like to go get those gel manicures, and I just always tell them. I don't think they listen, but I always tell them. So that has been one thing that has been very helpful. The other thing that I do is I have these 2 files. One I keep in my nightstand drawer and one I keep in my purse. And they're just these little file blocks. I'm sure you've probably all seen them or used them, and it tells you what to do on each side. So there's a file nail edge side, and this is like your nail file. So if you need to file something on your nail, you can use this. And then if you have ridges in your nails, this side removes ridges. I don't get horizontal ridges. I do get my nails look like a little ridgy vertically, which kind of makes them look dry. So I do smooth the ridges. And this isn't like using a nail file. It's very gentle. You're not really removing anything. Like, you don't see like a lot of dust or anything coming off, but it does take care of those ridges and smooth out my nail. And then there's a shine side. And after I do that to the ridges, I just go over my nails individually and just buff them so that they're nice and shiny and look healthy. So this is all I do. I never even use a nail file. I have nail files, but I don't use them. This is the only thing I use. And then my probably big secret that I think makes the biggest difference of all is castor oil. Every single night I have this castor oil. It's certified organic, and I ordered mine off of Amazon, and I'll link it below. And every single night I just use the dropper and I put 2 or 3 drops of castor oil, which is rich in fatty omega-9, and it's just very nutrient rich oil, and I massage it into each and every nail while I'm watching Netflix or reading a book. It's no trouble at all. I just massage into my cuticles, into my nails. I don't even care if it gets on my hands. They don't feel greasy. It's very thick, very emollient, but it does rub right in. And so that's the thing I do every night, and I think that's made the biggest difference in the healthy look of my nails. And I find that I don't really need to wear nail polish anymore. I even do it on my toenails, and my toenails look essentially the same as my fingernails. I don't feel that I need to paint them. They grow really fast. I do clip them and keep them short. I like to keep my nails very, very clean and short. And then the other thing that I do that I thought I'd share with you is I do have a nail polish that is a favorite nail polish if you want to look very natural and very healthy. And I think it's such a pretty nail polish, and I think it would be even prettier on anyone who has a darker skin tone than I do, which is probably every single person watching this. And it's this pink fire opal from Mineral Fusion, and it's got that opalescent shimmer to it. And it's peach and pink that's kind of reflected in it, rather than like blue or green like some opal has. And so I did paint one hand and not the other so you could see. So this is how it looks. This is my obviously natural hand that doesn't have anything on it. And this is the pink fire opal. And it just adds an even more healthier look to my nails. And I think it's so pretty. And so a lot of the time I just use this nail polish. I don't even put anything under it. I don't put anything over it. And the great thing about it is that if it starts to chip off, it's so light, you really don't even notice it. So when it gets really bad, then I'll just remove it with an acetone-free nail polish remover just to prevent my nails from drying out. I have a hydrating one that I found at Walgreens that's really nice. And that's all I do for my nails. But since someone asked, I thought I would just do a little nail update. I recently did a hand video how I keep my hands looking healthy, and I'll link that below. But yeah, this is how I take care of my nails, and it's not, you know, I don't think they're fabulous or anything, but I think they definitely look and are healthy, and that's all I can hope for. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any tips at all that you do to keep your nails looking very healthy, let me know down in the comment section. I know many of us like to read the comments and learn from each other, so that would be wonderful. Even just say hello. I love interacting with you, and I hope you all have a very blessed and beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.